Hello, welcome everyone. This is the first video of View Studio. We're so glad to have you here, guys. This is our the first in-depth video that we're going to do a tutorial. This tutorial will be a yummy slider that has been doing really good on TikTok and on Instagram. This amazing design has been done by Rena Grimm. You can take a look at our IG account down in the description below. So in today we will recreate this design, and this is will be part 1, and we will have part 2, which is a surprise. Actually, we will develop this design, so stay tuned for part 2. Okay, so we will get started with this design. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to create a frame here, and we want to get like a desktop. I think desktop is like 1440 by 1024. This is a good size. So let's start. So also for the assets, you can find all the assets in another link below. You can get all of these. So let's just go ahead and get started. So let's get started with the first one, which is peach. Okay, so let's first of all let's go and change the background to the orange color. I always like to add a 4 radius. That feel good. I don't like just like this has to feel good. Okay, so and then now we will get the text. We'll put it here. Would say we will put it in just in the middle. We'll give it like maybe say 40 pixels from the left. We'll also come up with this menu. This menu is really easily done. So just a logo, just like an auto layout logo, flavors, news, and another button. So there's nothing fancy here. I believe you know how to design something like this. Great. So now we have everything set up. So let's just get started, because what really matters here is not the design but the animation. Okay, so that's the view flavor. So this is a button. Cool. So let's give it let's make it maybe 8 pixels. Okay, great. So now what we want to do is, in the video that we saw on TikTok, she was using dragging because this meant to be for a tablet, but here since we're designing for a desktop, we'll get buttons. Okay, so for buttons here we get something just simple. We'll go to icon stacks. This is a plugin that I really like. I use for icons. Okay, so let's type in here arrow. It comes with like 5-6 categories. So let's get, for example, this button. Let's get one. Actually, let's get just one, and then we'll duplicate and make it 2. So let's just make it 60. I think 60 will just should do enough. So this is for going down, and we'll duplicate it. Just bring it here using shift. I'm gonna rotate it. So hover over there and rotate it using shift so that it rotates perfectly. Let's make them white so that they look good design. Okay, so just one thing, we wanna make it 60 here, so it's the first one, we can't go upper. So so let's just align them. Great, amazing, they're aligned. How much space you have between them? Let's make it 24. So and then align them again, and here we go. Amazing. Now for the animation, what really matters for animation, okay, let's just add an ellipse quick something here. I want to do is make it a little bit smaller. I want to give it a white background. Do you want to add an effect? Make it a labeler, maybe 250. 250 is good. Okay, I'm just gonna put it around here. Okay, so now for the animation, we'll get started with the peaches, since these are the ones that we'll be using. So we're going to put them here and make them a little bit small. Around this, align them to the middle perfectly. Want to make this above them, so I'm just gonna bring it to front. One thing we forgot before this, so I want to bring this logo. What is it? Okay, the logo is gone. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this one and then paste it and make it all the way big, then make it 60 here. So I'm gonna put it in the middle, and then what I want to do is you want to lock it so we don't have to worry about it again. Great, so it's here. Here we go. So now I want to put the peaches here in the middle, just like this. Amazing. So now, in order for the animation to work for us, what we want to do is we want to bring all of these together, and let's get it this, make them so small like this, and then just put them here in the middle. Same for all others. Okay, so I want to make them small, grab them, put them in the middle. Small, grab them, put them in the middle. So, and the reason why we're doing this is then when we scroll, we wanted to smart animate, so the layers have to be here, and they will be covered by the can. Okay, so let's make the can a little bit smaller. Okay, great. So now it's covered, you can't see them, and everything is just made really great. Okay, so that's the first one. So let's go for the second one, which is apples. Okay, so now what we want to do is you want to delete the can, and then we want to make the apple big. Okay, so I want to make them something like this, and make the peaches so small here, and then put them in the middle. So what I want to do is align them to the middle, and they look just amazing. Also, I want to do for the text, you want to bring in the text, green apple. Okay, so just one thing, for the text, you have to put these in a frame, and you want to make sure to use the same name for all the frames with the text, so they must have the same name in order for the animation to work. Okay, so I want to copy and then paste, replace here. Okay, one more thing, you want to change the background here. Here we go. Also want to move a little bit this, maybe 30, 40, 60 pixels down. Good. So now it literally moves. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to bring the can again. I want to use maybe make it a little bit smaller as well. Great. So now I want to put it again in the middle. Amazing. Now just one thing, I want to make this, I'm going to put this, bring this to front. Amazing. So I want to change the name here, make it apples, whatever. Okay, one other thing, we want to make this 100%, so because we can go up from this parts here. Okay, now what I want to do is also one more time we duplicate this, so Control D, we come in here and we'll change the name first, say passion fruit. And what we want to do is one more time delete the can, and then make the apples so small like this, and bring them here. Let's make them smaller, and then if we can't just get them, we want to go here from, it's better to name them. So if you get this file, you'll find everything named, everything well organized. So I want to make them a little bit bigger so that you can see. Amazing, they're in the middle. So now what I want to do is you want to bring the can one more time and put it just right here, make it a little bit smaller. Amazing, it's working just fine. Why we're making things smaller, because in the beginning of the video, it's in the beginning of the video, the example that was introduced is a little bit different. So I'm designing from again, so we want to make sure that the first one and the other one and the last one look I mean 90% the same, 95% the same. Yeah, I think that just okay. We forgot the text, so I want to come in here, copy again, paste, replace. For paste, replace, we use Control Shift R. Okay, so I think passion fruit is ready to go. Then duplicate one more time, go for the dragon fruit. Here we go, dragon fruit. Okay, great. So I want to do, oh yeah, I think we're right. So I want to do delete the can, make this small here one more time, put it in the middle, make it a bit smaller, and then we want to get the dragon fruit and make it all the way big. Yeah, just like this. I think that's enough. That's not bothering the text. Amazing. I'm gonna change this a little bit, kind of make it move it here. Want to change the fill as well, so that we have a good fill. Okay, good. So now I have matching colors. Now I want to also change the text. You don't want to forget like the last time we did. Great, dragon fruits. And last but not least, we're gonna bring the can and make it a little bit small. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want you to go and do this for the strawberry. I'm gonna do it really fast here, but I want you to do it yourself. I think it's better when you're watching a tutorial to practice. But yeah, if you find any problem, you can always slow down the video and see how I'm doing it. Okay, okay, so now we're done with the strawberry one, and we'll take a look at them. Also, I had an issue. So mostly the strawberry was not with these, so we just like put them here. So if you were using the same file and had the same problem, so I think yeah, I think this is how you can fix it. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Here we go. It's amazing. The design is looking really good. Everything is just amazing. We're gonna also make sure that the menu is always above the images. So bring to front, bring to front, bring to front one more time. Just like bring to front. Good. Now, yeah, it's here. Amazing. So now what we want to do is we want to animate it, which is the most important part. So now animation. Okay, so for the animation, we will first of all get the trigger. So this is we set this to be the trigger. You're always free to play with these and change buttons and change stuff and change the way you want it to be triggered, but I just to make it simple for everyone, I will use a click triggers to make the animation happen. So all we want to do is go switch from design to prototype, and then just drag things here, and then what we want to do is, first of all, you will see it like this. It will be for you instant. So what we want to do is you want to go into push here, and then you want to choose here. So from here you can see, so since we're in the in the first one, we wanted to go to the one up below. Okay, so that's just how it is. Here we want to make it linear, and we want to make it 800 milliseconds, so it's 0.8 second. And in default you won't have this ticked. So let's see what happens when this is not ticked. So if this is not working, you can see that it's just like not good, but when this is ticked, you will see a huge difference. But we'll leave it as till the end. Okay, so I want to do now, we don't have to prototype this because it's grayed out, so it's not meant to work. So what I want to do is I want to go here, and Figma will remember your settings for prototype, so you will leave it. So we will just like use these, do these that are like going down, so that we don't have to change these, because later if we want to go up, we have to change the orientation. Okay, so we want to go all the way, just like going below. Amazing. So now here, just one thing, want to grade this out a little bit, make it 60%, so make sure that this doesn't go down. Okay, so now we want to go up, we have to change the orientation. So instead of going like this, we have to go like this, so from the one below to the one up. Okay, now Figma will again remember the last settings you've been using, and you want to do is come to the one below, and one more time the one below, and last time the one below. Now it should work just perfectly fine. Now let's give it a try. So we're on the second one. Yeah, here we go. As you can see, it's working 100%. So we want to go up. That's the first one. Peach goes to the apple green, passion fruit, dragon fruit, berry fresh, strawberry. It's working perfectly, and it's working perfectly. Also, you can see there was here there was a problem with the little bit of the sizing of the can, but it's not a problem. I love the animation. Also, you can feel that this is moving a little bit, the ellipse we've been working with. So yeah, I think that's the animation. We've achieved it. Hope you learned something valuable today. But for part 2, would love to get 50 likes on this video, since it's our first in-depth video, and on part 2 we'll actually develop this and make this happen in real world, and you will be able to interact with it in real life, both on desktop, tablets, and mobile phone. So much guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like and sub for more tutorials coming. Thank you.